How you doing, everyone? In this video, I've got the best Vesper class setup for you. Let's go. For the attachments, I run quick draw, grip, and stock. Okay, quick draw helps you aim on the sights faster, getting you the bullet and the enemy first. Helps you win the gun battle. Grip, reduce the recoil while aiming down the sight. Now, this is kind of essential because this gun has a lot of recoil because it has a very high fire rate. So grip is kind of needed there, kind of balance it out for you, make you more accurate. Stock. I use stock for my third one because it helps you move faster while aiming down the sights. I find this very helpful when you're aiming around corners and stuff, because people are always trying to sneak around and try and corner camp you, and you just don't really want that. So I use stock. Now, if you don't want stock, I suggest putting on long barrel. Long barrel increases the range of the gun. Now, I don't really find long barrel useful because I kind of use this gun on very small range maps. So, long barrel doesn't make much of a difference to me. Anyways, moving on. For my perks, I run Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, and Gung Ho. Very similar. Actually, the exact same perks I run on pretty much all my classes because my favorite game mode is Domination. And these are pretty much the best perks to use on Domination. Flak Jacket, take less damage from enemy explosives. Like I've said 1,000 times before in my past videos, when you're on a flag and someone throws a grenade on it, it is very, 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 very annoying. So I put Flak Jacket on. Now, if you're not playing Domination, then I suggest maybe using Sixth Sense. Now, some of you don't like Sixth Sense, but that's pretty much just my preference. I think Sixth Sense is a big help. But, you know, do you. Perk 2, I use Fast Hands, swap weapons faster and aim faster after sprinting. This one is useful on pretty much all game modes. When you're running, you see an enemy, and you press LT to aim at them, your gun will pull up faster. Kind of works the same as quick draw, so it's pretty good. If you don't want that, then, well, there aren't really any other good perks to use, unless you're like doing some weird kind of thing. Then we got perk 3, Gung Ho. Hipfire your weapon, deploy equipment, and throw grenades while sprinting. Hipfire weapon while sprinting is the most important out of those. If you don't like that, then use Blast Suppressor. I think that is a pretty big advantage. You don't show up on the map when you double jump, and your thrusters are suppressed. Like, they make next to no noise. But I like Gung Ho. Hipfire weapon while sprinting is a big advantage because Black Ops 3 is a fast-paced game. You're rushing a lot. I know I am. So hip-firing weapon while sprinting is a big advantage in my opinion. And for my equipment, it doesn't really matter what you run for it, but I use a concussion and a thermite. Thermite, you throw them on places where you don't want people walking, because if they do, they're gonna burn, and they don't want that, most likely. And sometimes they're stupid enough to not move. They will sit there in the heat and die, which is really stupid. It takes like 2 seconds, which is a long time in Black Ops 3 time, to get killed by a thermite. But, you know, I guess some people aren't as smart as others. Then I use concussions because you throw them in the room and someone's camping or something like that, and you just don't want to deal with them aiming at you. So you throw a concussion at them. That's kind of how I use them. And for my score streaks, which doesn't really matter that much, but this is what I ran in the video. I ran a UAV, a Guardian, and a Hardened Sentry. Now in the video, I go 43 and 10. 43 and 10. It's just a normal team deathmatch. And guess what? I still lost the game because my team is trash. Almost all of them went negative. I go 43 and 10, and we lose the game by like 4 points. It's so disappointing, but it's still a great game. And I'm using the class setup I've told you here. So I mean, it's a great class setup. Use it right now, and you'll dominate unless you're bad. So hopefully it didn't offend anyone who is bad at this game. Anyways, that's the class setup. Hope it does you well, and I'll see you next time!